Hello, Tavern Therapy. It is I,
Oh.
your boy,
Hi.
It is I, Tyler.
Hello.
SETX
Oh,
Tyler.
yo.
It's us, all of us, the collective.
It is me, John Tyler's Tavern.
I am Tavern.
I'm glad that joke died. That was a bad one.
No, give it a sec.
Hey,
We'll
No,
resonate.
collectively,
the
it was
viewers
bad.
are laughing their asses. The
Oh.
viewers are laughing their asses off right
That makes
now.
sense
Yeah,
because
you
I can't
just-
hear
you
him.
You can't hear them through
Yeah.
the sound issue.
I can always hear him.
Colton,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say, for the amount of times that we went down in that fight, I wasn't there, bro. We got our asses told the fuck up.
You don't.
But you
IRL. You
But
don't
we
know what
won
that
still.
means.
We won still.
Not what
We-
that means.
Even if it was just a numbers game, like we won still, and we
Yeah,
even though some
but
of
he's
us
kind of
went down,
right. It
Listen,
did take 6 of us.
If you
It's like-
if you
He
win,
is right. It took 6 of them to take
if you
2
go
people.
3-2 in a 3 out of 5, you didn't get your ass kicked.
That shit was kind of hard, bro. 3 out of 2 last hit. You did kind of get your ass whooped a little bit though, but
Oh
you
my
still won
God.
though. But you still won though. But you did
I
get
don't
your
care
ass
if it's
whooped.
by
though.
1 HP. Victory is victory.
Yeah, it's like
You did still win. You did still win and be like, damn, my ass got rocked.
yeah.
That's
That's
basically what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
but I
basically
ain't gonna be so like I ain't gonna like act like their shit talk is valid.
It is.
You know? Like they
it
lost.
kind of is. They have a point though, is what I'm just basically saying. It's like they have a they.
yeah.
Yeah,
but you're
they're
not
on
gonna
the
tell them that.
No,
Yeah.
no, hell no. That's why I'm just like, basically my character right now is just like, no, like this shit's real. Like shit needs to be adjusted because there's been twice that we have gone out there, and well, for RP purposes, I got fucked up. But this time, I legitimately got fucked up again, and my
Yeah.
character is like I am tired
I
of
think-
this.
I think to
No, I mean,
everybody
that makes
else,
sense for your
Tafo was
character.
very strong. I think for Tafo, it was
Yeah.
not. Because, like, you went to everybody else's perspective, right? Like, you went in there and 2v1 them for a while until you went down. And to everybody else, it's like, dude, you kicked ass. You went in there and, like, held them off by yourself. But to you, it's like, but I didn't do it. I didn't do the thing,
Yeah. I didn't do the thing.
But the other characters definitely would not perceive it that way.
Brandon's an old man that's like held patience and been in like 2 fights his whole life. Like the brand got their ass kicked by a frail older gentleman.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
if you had to get amputated and lived, bro, you lived, right? Like, fuck your limbs. Like,
I can see that
you
logic,
took
too.
that. Yeah.
I like the duality of it. I do. I really do. I think that's cool, actually.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, I thought that combat was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Silence
Oh,
in
of the Lambs.
retrospect, we should have done like a surprise attack. Use that opportunity of everyone being hidden to do a surprise attack, and then
Well,
probably would have gone
they
a little
did,
bit- a little
technically.
bit,
They all
easier
got
for
advantage
us,
on their
but-
first surprise attacks. Like, y'all did get the surprise, like, round
Well,
one.
like for a surprise attack, you get to do like, did they?
Oh, they didn't get the
Did we
surprise
do like
round.
a full surprise attack round before they
no.
went?
They
That's
got
what
the
I meant. Like,
yeah,
if
they
we
got
had gotten
the
to do like a surprise attack round, then
Yeah.
it would have been a little bit easier.
they did get the hidden
That's all I
advantage, though.
meant.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just mean like if we had maybe coordinated like to do the actual like full round.
Yeah, y'all went in there to,
So
to,
Emily,
to
how'd you
potentially
like
talk
me
him
giving
down.
Tyler
Good.
like my RP? Whereas I gave Tyler to play my character, just like, hey, this is the guidelines. This.
Oh
is...
yeah, it felt very on brand. It felt very on brand, the things that you told him to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed with myself on the on the going in there and talking to them because
Yeah.
like I got to a certain point and I was just like, I don't know where because like the end goal was still going to be arresting them to like actually do what we were asked to do. And so at a certain point, I was just like, I don't really know what the point of coming in and talking to them aside from like getting a surprise attack on them, and so that was kind of why I was like,
Yeah,
I mean, but the thing was to lull them into a false sense of comfort, and then
yeah,
have the
we did
surprise
that.
attack happen, and then
And we
I
did
mean,
that, so I feel like it went as well as it was going to. I do wish that I had remembered to ask them before
how did
about
so
thin guy.
so before I watched the VOD, how did they respond to the scars? Because I gotta know it.
They questioned
Go
your
ahead.
motives of like why you were there, and basically, you doing that gave Emily advantage on the deception check to get close to them. Is basically how that worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all got close and y'all talked to him for a bit, and then like you threw down. I think if someone else would have attacked, other than because they were on edge with you guys being there. I think if it's like any of the people in the back would have attacked, you would have got the surprise round. But you know them right there being the initiative, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
But-
sense.
yeah, I knocked half of you guys down. By the time the third person went down, they were down to like they each had like 6 hit points or something. So
I wasn't worried.
I wasn't worried about that, especially since y'all have healing spells. Like y'all were gonna be pretty okay.
Yeah.
Because like I logged into my D&D Beyond on my PC and shit was like 4 fucking HP. Like holy shit, we did have a good time.
Yeah, they had pack tactics. So like one of them had 2 melee attacks, and the other one just had advantage on a bow. That's why like they kept attacking the same person.
Makes sense.
But it was like, yeah,
Makes
I
sense.
wanted to make y'all sweat without
I
a real threat of
fully-
you dying.
I fully expected Scarlet to go down in this fight, honestly, with like letting her get close,
Yeah.
and yeah.
It's gonna be good roleplay though. It's like, yeah, okay, this just got really real really quick, and seeing Scarlet deal with that's gonna be really interesting to see how that unfolds.
Yeah.
Like going from like, yeah, we'll do it gung ho to like, oh shit, like I got stabbed with a machete and then hit with a fucking
She's
bow.
like, she's thinking to herself, like, is there a way to become beefy really fast? Like, she starts working out.
Like Googling.
Yeah.
Literally got to start going to the swamp with me and fucking Yaros from now on.
Yeah, so just like a combination of like fucking yoga and then y'all's endurance training to try and get fit.
Shoot her in the
it'll
face.
Probably, honestly, it'll probably be reflected more like in the types of spells that she picks up. Honestly, like she's gonna rethink being so close. But I mean,
Or
that's
she
just
just
gonna
thinks about ever
keep
being
up.
close, right? Like you become afraid to do that would be the other way you could spin that. Either
Yeah.
you become stronger up close, or you just are afraid and don't.
I mean, it was definitely something that is gonna fuck up Scarlet for a little bit, I think, but I feel like even if she's scared, she would still prepare for someone to be close, I guess. And so
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's
Shit.
sort of it's this interesting combination of like knowing that she has magic that can like really fuck people up, but then like also being very fragile and like figuring out
I mean, all I'm saying
things.
is literally you could have Tatho go buy a fucking bow staff, nickname it the whoop ass stick, and we literally go out there and I whoop your ass in this fucking shape. We could literally do that shit.
That's not Scarlet's specific kink, so I don't know if she'd be like super into
Oh
that.
my god.
Charles, I do have to let you know that you had a shield equipped on your D&D Beyond, but you can't do that if you're also wielding a two-handed sword. So
Yeah.
So I
Equip
unequipped
it,
it.
yeah.
So you're at 16. If you decide to go sword and board, then you become 18. I think you just had the shield from your opening equipment, and you just equipped it everything.
Yeah. That's what I did.
Anybody have any nominations for the inspiration point?
Tyler, yo, had to do it all.
Tyler, yo. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I
Give
vote
yourself
spec-
inspiration.
I vote
Oh, I
specifically.
didn't use mine. I didn't use it.
You had advantage. You either hit or had advantage on almost everything, though.
You
Yeah.
didn't have a bunch of times where you really needed it. I don't think.
Like I don't think you missed in combat.
I don't.
You
But,
hit
like,
twice.
as a meme?
You hit twice and did shit for damage, and then you healed, and I think that was everything you did. And then like you had the intimidation, you already had advantage.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if there was a spot that you really like missed out per se that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if like as a real vote. That's not the DM. I don't know who I would pick. I wasn't here.
I'm
so
not
if you-
sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I don't know.
I mean,
I guess it was mostly a
to-
combat session.
yeah. If I had to say, I'd probably say Bran, just because he got the most time to talking with the barbers and actually being interested in them and realizing like, oh, they really do work. They're not just a name, and switching, being comfortable enough to switch his book, like his father's book, for someone else's book.
I think it's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Brand.
Oh, I do have one question. So the woman that is working there kind of like begrudgingly, because I was there getting gas. She's there working begrudgingly, like with the barbers. What was her name again? The one that kind of doesn't really fuck with Brand, let alone anybody else.
Her name is Edna Tixion.
Edna Mode.
The nickname is the Surgeoness.
Okay, and the one that was staring me down when I walked in is certainly not Edna. The one that was like I know that you put there as like a fucking meme of some older woman staring down that I wouldn't go take the bait for. But
I don't specifically remember that, but if it wasn't her, then it was the Hema Witch, Dawn.
Okay.
The Tabaxi lady.
The Tabaxi lady. Yep. That was what it was.
Hema Witch.
Hey, you see, that's how I know that you don't have any weight in anything you do with Tatha with women, because it's just a fucking gag at this point. You don't have any weight. There's no fucking story implications going on with that. You're just here for a goddamn laugh.
You don't know that.
Yeah,
You don't know that.
Yeah.
You're talking mad shit
Yeah,
that you don't know nothing about.
Yeah, you talking shit to the wrong man.
You ain't got no pancake mitts.
Say shit, get kissed.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's
Man,
unfortunate.
No, I
we had all
thought
these
about
dis-
when you were talking about in Discord of I forgot to do it, but when you were talking about in Discord of like coming back and being married, I really thought about Scarlett introducing you and her as being married. Like, this is my husband. This is what you
Oh
do right off
my
the bat.
literally, he starts sweating immediately, no matter the fact that it's just a
Immediately
party.
sweats.
A
All
party member.
Tyler's notes no longer accurate. He's just like, fuck. Like, what is this?
Yeah, Charles, you rolled a 9 on your death save, so you failed your first death save. That makes it
Oh
any worse.
shit!
If that makes
God
you feel worse.
damn!
That makes you feel worse.
Yeah,
I mean, we just gotta train harder. Be good.
When you guys go down for death saves, I do the thing where it's like, you have a moment of your unconscious mind, like what's going through. So you had a nice thought about your family and sitting down at the dinner table right before you left. Then you failed a death save, and I went on with my life.
Damn, bro! Yes, Brand. We got our ass kicked.
Yeah. Vey was the one who brought you back up. Just FYI.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she brought you up, and she was in her cool star mode, except instead of being like chaotic this time, it was very controlled.
So I'm definitely gonna call her star map now, but I'm actually gonna say thank you.
Yeah, no problemo. I didn't do cool star stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, your roleplay of like the archer thing and then coming out and shooting a mote of light was pretty sick. That was some good roleplay there.
It was very
Yeah.
cool. I liked that a lot.
Yeah, I've liked how you've like gone in with your character of like giving meaning to all the druid flowers and the constellations and all that's been very cool.
Yeah, I think it's neat.
I think it's neat.
I think it's pretty freaking neat.
Nifty.
Can't wait to deal with the fallout of what happens when you charm person a prisoner as you question them.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I didn't do anything wrong.
Cooter is fine.
He's
Fine. Nothing
Let's
even
get
happened.
swifty. All I gotta say is let's get
swifty.
swifty.
Take off your panties. Shit on the floor.
God.
Shit
Let's
on the
get Swift.
floor.
That's the lyrics
get
of that song.
Oh, yes, it is.
Good track. It's hot shit.
Literally. Was there
Yeah,
And then,
also?
of course, let's get Swifty.
Let's get Swifty.
Yeah,
No.
you y'all have a couple things y'all could be doing after this. You can go. Well, you're gonna go investigate the site again. Brand's gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
get his newfound friends to do physical labor for him.
Yeah.
As you do with new friends. That's how you
As we
bond.
do, we put their ass to fucking work
You
Give
have
me
a you
immediately.
have a check
Orders
to
pizza, but he
cash.
makes them pay for it.
Jesus. Brand would.
still
That's the
ain't
fucking
paid.
worst.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you'll have a check to cash. You have to go question the conservationists and distributors. Then you could turn in the report, and you get level 2.
Yeah.
Should we be ready to convert to level 2 next time?
Yeah.
No. Because
No?
you also
No.
have to take actions in game to finish the leveling.
Oh.
I mean, you can theory craft, but I don't think you get that much more after 1.5.
I mean, we mostly just get ripped, Just
Yeah,
Just
everybody
fucking
just gets a
jacked.
fucking +9 to strength.
fucking
Just get jacked,
We
bro.
just get jacked. Well, I mean, our HP goes up. HP
Yeah.
goes up, and I get more spells. I think that's pretty much it.
I don't even know if you get a new spell. I think you might just get a spell slot, because I was looking at them earlier today.
No, I mean I get 3. I get 1 new spell known, and
Oh,
then
you do? Okay.
yeah, and then 1 spell slot. So I learn 1 new spell.
So, I mean, yeah,
I
y'all definitely,
connect
it would be
to
smart to have it
the-
ready, but don't mechanically do that in D&D Beyond yet.
Right.
Oogie,
Woody.
oogie.
Yeah, and then Brand's doing his work with each of the barbers. I would say it's probably going to be wise to question them maybe as you go for the operation.
Oh, yeah.
Slip some little cues in here and there.
Yeah. So what do you think about the war? Yeah, do that.
Do
'Cause
you
they don't
fuck
have to
with the war?
know. Yeah, they don't have to the people you're questioning doesn't have to know that you're questioning. It's just a matter of you just got to get the info.
I mean,
But
most
that's-
of it feels kind of like small talk between bros.
Yeah, at this
Like,
point.
what are
it
your
would
thoughts
be.
on the war?
Yeah, so you'd probably have to go back and ask Xavier, but he's very open and willing to talk to you. I would say it's probably going to be wise to do the others kind of as you go.
I think
Just to get a
Brandon's
feel
gonna be
from him.
super awkward about it though. Definitely normally would just be small talk, but Brandon's gonna be like, so what do you think about the
Like,
war?
Like you've got notes on his hands. So he
Yeah.
looks at and looks up.
Yeah.
He sweats and it becomes blurry. He's like, "How
Look
do
at
you
that.
feel about
Uh,
bars? Bars?
bars?
So yeah, once you do that with all of them, then I mean that quest is done,
Nice.
and then you have the Tinkerers would be the other next one.
Nice.
So y'all are moving along.
Moving on up.
Moving and grooving."
There's 11 groups. Y'all are at 1.5 ish.
Mm-hmm.
1.5.
1.5 is.
That's what we are. That's what they call us.
Little 1.5
1.5s.
Yeah, it was unfortunate we got
Alright.
these Discord issues. This recording's
What's our
gonna
name?
be a little rough this time.
Oh, you know what? I've already got my second character already fucking made. So Tato dies. Fuck it, we're already here.
Yeah, I give it
We're
a
already
week.
here.
I mean, we won't
I
put
give it a
2
week!
weeks, but I'll give it a week. It turns out that you guys all walk back over there, but you accidentally touch the fucking rusted still, and instead of tetanus, you get Mundai.
Oh, shit. I can't cure Lidma.
Yeah,
Oh my
You-
god.
you guys all get tetanus, and then Bran has to spend the next however long trying to solve it, and if he doesn't roll good,
Man.
you just die, and it's really
No,
sad.
you guys don't
painful.
understand. My group is dying of Lidma. Stop laughing.
be a fun way to wake up from like going down. It's like to wake up and someone's like crying. They're like, "Sorry, I couldn't cure the ligma."
I can't.
Oh my God.
You look over, General Kavanaugh goes, "But what's ligma?"
Lit my balls.
We all scream at him.
Immediately kicked out of the army.
Yeah, y'all are just they fucking pull out the ancient
We're the
guillotine.
generals now.
They gotta put y'all down dirty, like they had
Oh,
in
God.
centuries. Make a statement.
Honestly, we deserve it.
Make examples.
Yeah,
out of us.
I was thinking about it, I was like, they wouldn't know any better. Let me just draw in person.
Oh
That
no,
makes
I think that's super in character. I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
there's gonna be
made sense to me.
consequences for those actions, but I think it's definitely in character.
Yeah, for sure.
I liked the interaction of like, stop. You're like, wait, I'm not doing anything wrong. Like,
Yeah.
No, that's like, I'm not doing anything wrong.
I need
These
to
are the
get
bad
questions
guys.
out of them.
it
and
was
this
the
is
fact.
easiest way to
It
do
was the fact that you were like, what? I didn't do anything. It's like, well, you
No,
did.
it was-
You
I
did
said-
a thing.
I said I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
she,
they were
yeah,
and
she
then,
did.
and she's like, drop the spell, and you're like, what? Drop the spell, but what? And like he'll drop until like right when the door opens.
Yeah. It was a
It's
good,
like, why? I didn't
good
do anything.
mom. Just a good fun moment.
It's a fun moment.
Yeah, I hope there's no long-term
like-
repercussions for those actions.
Definitely not.
I also liked when Vey came out of her star form, and just like what happened? You look dope as hell. Like you were great.
Yeah, damn,
Yeah.
girl, you were scary.
Yeah,
Being scary yet again.
Or just
once
holding,
again, women
holding
are
the-
terrifying.
But yeah, it was definitely cool seeing they like hold that the weapon at the guy, even though he was down for so long, like just in case.
Mhm.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was more like, I don't know. It
It's
was
like you
more
were
like
just in it,
I
right?
was just in it. It's like
Yeah,
I'm in this new power. I don't really know where this power comes from.
trust no one,
I mean,
especially a corpse.
Just got a little locked in to the moment, you
It
know.
could just be like
feeling
I
the
could
power.
just be like adrenaline surge. I could be being taken over by an evil
Mhm.
star god. Like I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean that's how it seemed to me. Is that you're just like sort of just out of it for a little bit. That you like tapped into that power. It's like when you charge up like in a game when you like charge up a laser gun and then it's just charged,
And you're like,
but
"Bam."
then it's never
You know,
never
you
killed
know,
anything.
whatever you say, Charles. The only thing I can think of was it probably doesn't make any sense. The only thing I think of is fucking Colossus. Yeah.
Octopus
Yeah.
got an extra chicken nugget in his meal.
Charles, I did roleplay you turning down drinking some scorpion juice. I figured that'd be in
Yes.
character. That's how Brand uses heal.
Now,
word.
also, yeah. Also, if that's your precedent that you set, it will really get our ass kicked if you're not gonna drink my.
He's not gonna drink the good juice. The good Lord's juice.
Drink juice is juice.
Look,
Juices,
It's the
juice.
fucking. If it's necessary, I'll drink
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, but you know.
But he's
Yeah,
like,
'cause
I'm up, I'm fine.
Because he administered it to Vey, who immediately like came back, and then after the combat was done, he was like, "Does anybody need any?" And Scarlett's like, "Yeah, I'll take some." And he was like, "Tatho, you need some?" And I was like, "Ain't no way I'm drinking that."
Yes. In a way,
In
I'm
a
drinking
way,
that fucking
I'm drinking
poison.
that dog water.
Dog
No,
water.
Dog
No, no,
water.
Dog water.
No, he was. Bro, the fact that I said dog water and Yaros is with us. What the fuck?
What the?
But no,
Racist.
just thinking about it, it's like I was saying, I ain't drinking that damn poison, boy. Get that shit out with me. I ain't drinking that shit.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Just
Tricks.
next time you get down, maybe he won't give you that good, you know.
The good
Yeah,
juice.
yeah. You know what?
No,
look forward
Brand is definitely the type of doctor that would force medicine on his patient.
Drink this.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know what's good for you. drink.
Especially since it like blasts out of the clay jug, like.
Oh, God. Fucking drown in
Oh,
it.
is one
not
of
good
the
when you're-
one of the things from your infusion like fucking just scorpion juice? It's not even its own jar anymore. It's just coming out blasting out the jug.
Also, just to be clear with you, Tyler, I have been heavily exaggerating what the clay jug could do, and actually, it's not even fucking enchanted right now. If that's okay, me just using it for flavor when it has no mechanical benefit.
I've
Okay.
taken it as this is your central thing.
It's almost
Yeah.
like your focus.
You know
Yeah.
it's not good when your medicine has a
It
smoke
can
trail.
actually be your focus when it's enchanted. But
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
we
just
can just
cheating
we
and
can
making my
we can
focus
treat
anyway.
it as so right. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know what your focus was before that, but
What was
yeah,
your focus?
You don't have to have one. I'd just not focusing through anything.
You know what I
Okay.
totally
He's
forgot?
got that much skill.
I totally forgot I could give people guidance.
Oh my God, you're a druid. Yes.
Well, no, it's just I got my star map. I guess I just never thought of it
Yeah,
because
the,
like my
the star
actions
map
would, like,
thing is wild, dude.
the star map is crazy good. Like,
Yeah.
for those of
Yeah,
you
it
who
was
don't know,
interesting
it gives
seeing
me,
you get to use some
Yeah,
of
I
that stuff
mean, there's-
today.
it gives
Oh.
me access to the ability to cast guidance as a cantrip, and then it lets me know guiding bolt, so I could cast it like if it's as if it was a druid spell. And on
Mhm.
top of that, I can cast guiding bolt for free, equal to my proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 2 is big for druids.
Yeah. The only thing I'm
Well-
missing from level 2 is the health and the spell slots.
Yeah.
You know what?
Two spell
We
slots
could-
is brutal.
Next time, if we know that we're gonna be going into a fight, we could do like a little powwow and be like, any spells anyone's got to cast now? Cause like I wasted a whole ass turn.
I wasted
Just
a
being
turn
like,
too.
I should put armor on, and then I was dead. And then
I
was
even
dead.
prepared for it. Last session, I was like, I'm gonna ready entangle, and then all of them broke out of it except for Scarlet,
Except me.
which I dropped it immediately afterwards. So
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, I
an
mean,
actual
it
wasted
did
turn.
bring your AC up to 16, which is like, I mean, you
It
were
did,
tied
and
for the
that's
highest
nothing
AC.
to nothing to sneeze at for sure. It's just it's got an 8-hour time limit, so like I could have used it way fucking earlier.
Yeah.
Um,
Although it probably like has a look, so everybody would see you walking around in mage armor, huh?
I don't
You
know.
thought
I have to look
of it
that up.
out of character? I mean, out
I've
of
never
combat?
thought of it. I don't think it describes it like that, but
Me-
I
I'm
could be
gonna look
full
at
of
this
shit.
now.
Hey, yo, Tyler, how you like that 10 AC?
Bro, I didn't think it was that low. I just didn't. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I was like, a 5 and a 6, there's no way. And you're like, bro,
My AC is 10. I wear leather armor of 11, and I have a -1 to deaths.
It just
Jesus
says
Christ.
it just says a protective magical
magical
force
force,
surrounds it
yeah.
until the spell ends. So it doesn't
And-
say that you
and
can
that's-
see it.
One of the reasons why dexterity is the god stat of 5e.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that. Like,
It's tied to your armor
Baby.
class. It's tied to your initiative. All the important
Yes.
rolls, most of the important skill checks are tied to
Yeah.
it.
So Emily, I think the way that we can roll this is it's like an invisible thing that like someone could to perceive. Like it would probably take.
Yeah.
You'd have to be looking for it.
I mean,
But,
someone
and then
could-
like
yeah.
when something hits you, like then it kind of lights up like the sci-fi armor, you know?
Makes sense.
I've got some RP ways, and with this kind of motivates me to. I know exactly what subclass I'm going into now. Today actually solidified.
Oh yeah.
And it ain't champion.
Oh shit.
It ain't.
Eldritch
it
Knight,
ain't
let's
champion.
go.
Big move.
Hell no. Hell no. But it ain't champion. It's cool though, but it ain't champion.
Can you get into third? Do you have a 13 intelligence?
Hmm.
No, I don't.
Damn. No Eldritch Knight.
I can't be an Eldritch Knight.
Samurai, let's go.
I mean, samurai.
Anything but that.
I mean, you could be a samurai without flavoring that you have a big katana and you're Japanese. Like you just take the things from it
Used to
because
the
that one's
cool
all
thing.
about like being like a one-on-one fighter, right? That's its shtick.
Kinda, yeah. I think it's the dueler.
So yeah, you just instead of being like Japanese guy with a sword, you just flavor that as like I'm gonna take the biggest baddest motherfucker here down by myself, sort of thing.
I'm big man.
I mean, like, I could,
big sword.
Battlemaster's fun. I did Battlemaster in Colton's game. That one's pretty fun.
I could,
Yeah.
I could, indeed, instead, literally look at katanas instead, though, and not be like super weeb trash type, kind of thing,
Yeah, well, I mean, there are samurais.
Yeah, well, you
Samurais
also
don't
have
to
like
use katana.
you have your family sword that you can buff. Like you don't have to like use a katana.
Cavalier, let's go.
The horse
Dude.
man now.
What
Yeah,
are
if
there?
you-
There's Champion, Battlemaster, Eldritch Knight, Cavalier, Samurai, Rune Knight. I think it's fighter too.
Yeah, Rune
yes,
Knight,
'cause
yeah.
that's what the Pebble was.
Yeah.
There's one I think I'm forgetting. Maybe. Oh,
There's the bitch maid subclass too.
which is
So okay, I got him here. It's
That up.
Arcane
Yeah.
Archer.
I just made that up.
Arcane Archer. Oh, the bitch maid class. Yeah, what
Yeah,
class is bitch
You
maid?
know.
Arcane Archer, Battle Master, Cavalier, Champion, Echo Knight, Eldritch
Echo
Knight,
Echo
Psy-
Knight.
Psy
about Echo
Warrior, Rune Knight.
What the
And
fuck is Echo
Samurai.
Knight?
That's
It's
the
like
one
a
where like
wizard knight.
it's like you have basically like a ghost. That's what Brian was gonna play before he couldn't make it
Kinda
anymore.
It's kind of sick,
Uh,
dude.
Yeah, you can manifest a like a second you, and it's like really good for control because it can like make an attack, and I think it has like its own AOO, and I think like a high level thing is like you can switch positions with it, and it's kind of nuts.
Oh, that's the shit that so and so was trying to give Haruka Karabu, but it was already a 5e thing. But he was saying that it was his own thing. Holy shit! Yeah, holy.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I know what that is. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, if looking at this list, if I had to like pin Totho right now as a character, I also think Samurai's the closest to what he is, like as a person, because he has like all the fighting spirit and
Damn.
Let's go.
tireless spirit.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. God damn it! Just let me
Samurai,
RP make
let's
it.
go.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all. Just let me RP going into Samurai, okay?
Yeah,
That's just the
you
name of
don't
the
have
class.
to. Yeah, it's just the name of the class. You don't have to be a weeb. Like this has nothing to do with the
No,
class
no.
itself.
I know. I mean, I'm not gonna be like a weeb with it, but just let me just like there's something I want to do because I know whatever the fuck is in that letter, I know how I'm gonna respond to it because it ain't gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Here,
But just let it happen.
I'm gonna post in Discord.
Speaking of letter, what's going on with that, Emily?
Hmm?
Huh?
What?
What's going on with that letter?
That letter? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, how far out is that letter coming to my hands? By the way, Tyler,
You don't fucking know.
you don't fucking know.
You don't know how fast the mail moves.
Charles, if I put something in the mail right now in the year of our Lord 2022, you don't know how long it's gonna
You don't
take
know
to
when
get to
it's
you.
gonna get to you.
Much less
Fair.
in the year,
It might not ever get to
Absolutely
you.
fair.
much less in the year Paylor 765.
Our mail gets lost all the
Did
time.
you ever give him his benefit for hanging out with the mail people? Maybe that's what it is. He's got
Mhm.
like Amazon Prime,
Oh.
But for letters.
Damn.
but for letters.
I think it gave me something. It was kind of loosely worded. I have to go back
Yeah,
and look at it.
it was like he basically knows the inner workings of how like the mail and gets processed and stuff like that.
So maybe he does know how long it takes.
Maybe I
like-
do.
You would approximately know it probably takes a couple weeks, but you couldn't pin it past that.
Yeah. Because parents also have to respond and send
Yeah,
something
well, yeah,
back.
it takes about a week to get there and about a week to come back, give or take a couple weeks. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I posted an Investigator Squad. The first one's like a breakdown of the classes, and then the second one's just like the link to all of the ones,
I
like
think
how they're actually worded.
I think if for some reason Vey ever died, if I didn't just play Numenloth as a druid, I think I
No,
would
you're a
play
bad
a rogue.
bitch. You can't go down.
Exactly. I think I would play a
can't go
rogue. I
Vey.
think I'd play a swashbuckler.
Mm.
They seem fun.
Wait,
Sprinklers.
wait. You would play in this campaign. You would play your love interest that would come in right after Vey with Numelof. What the?
Beautiful.
Holy
Beautiful.
shit!
Yeah, I'm
It-
ready to
it-
hurt myself.
And that's it.
God damn!
Yeah, I'm ready to feel pain. It has not happened yet.
I told
Where
y'all
is
this
my
was going to be
pain,
a serious
Tyler?
campaign, and only
Where
me and
is my
Connor are here
pain?
trying to hurt ourselves.
I'm
That's-
just trying
Alright.
to feel something.
All right, y'all calm down.
That shit. I think it's just kind of cool that like you're sitting over there, you're just like, well, yeah, if Vey ends up dying and her love interest is going to fill in her space and have to deal with the constant fact that she is
See,
no longer with us. Holy
The,
fuck!
No, Connor. With the real freedom with Numi with that comes from the fact that if they dies and he gets word of that, he could just leave Druidom altogether and be whatever class you want him to be.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
spite. Like,
There's a lot
I
that
gave
could
up
go
the
there.
druid
He could
ways
go-
and instead have decided to become a swashbuckler.
It's like he could do that, or he could go become some kind of fighter, or he could switch druidic circles and become a wildfire druid, which are
Ooh.
fucking terrifying.
Burn it all to the
They
ground.
are terrifying.
Burn
It's
it all
kill
to
'em all,
the
Peter.
ground. Yep.
Kill them all, Peter.
There's a lot that could be done with that, but Vey won't die. She can't die, so
She a
it's
bad
impossible.
bitch.
She a bad bitch.
Yeah, Scarlet's probably gonna die.
To be honest, I'm surprised Vey is still alive at this point. The amount
With
of
that
shit I
10
saw.
AC.
Look,
No.
That
I
NAC.
said- I'm trying to get y'all. I'm gonna scoot y'all along at least to level 3. Then you're very willing. I'm very willing to kill you once you hit 3.
Right.
For that, I'd feel bad if you guys died. But once you hit 3, that's on y'all. That's what I was pretty confident this time looking in, and like even looking back, I think the balance while tough, the fight while tough was pretty okay. Like
Yeah,
y'all got
I
them
knew that,
down
like,
to nothing right whenever y'all were. You still have half your people.
Yeah.
I've said this to Connor, and I'll say it again. Fucking murder me. I don't give a shit.
Tyler literally tried. He tried in Starfinder.
He did.
So someone fucking has to.
Someone
Yeah,
has.
Because
Somebody's got to get this.
So far, the only
vote on
people
the
who've
road.
tried to kill our characters is me and the dice.
Me and the-
Dude, we
and the
rolled
judge.
so bad at that game.
You guys roll like ass in Starfinder, bro. I don't understand.
It's profound how bad we can
It's
roll. The
incredible.
one shot was like truly a statistical anomaly, but
Bro, how
that
can you be
combat
bad
came real
at
close.
probability?
Yeah.
How can you be bad at probability, bro?
Program's
How
working
can-
against us.
How can you roll under a 10 like 30 times in a row?
Dude, and then it's like,
And like Starfinder is supposed to be like, I feel
You
like
get big
you're
numbers.
supposed to get big numbers.
Mhm.
you
And our
do.
numbers are decently big. We
You
just
guys just
rolled
can't
that
roll.
bad.
You guys have like +8s and 9s at level 2 and 3.
Yeah, I got
But
like
you
plus
just
12.
can't roll higher than a 10.
Ain't got shit.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's all your fault,
It's
Connor.
all my
Definitely
fault.
all your fault.
I was the one who told Colton to jump off the bridge.
no
I was the one
No
who
one-
told Tyler to
Connor-
trash his drone into
Connor-
a blob.
Connor,
Bravest
listen.
thing
Connor,
I've
listen.
ever done.
No one could have stopped Colton from
Did you say
jumping
brave?
off that bridge.
Is that the adjective you use? Brave?
Huh?
Brave.
Well, I
Brave,
didn't
dude.
say that. Did you say that?
Colton said
Bravest,
brave.
bravest
Oh,
thing I've
brave.
ever done.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
whomp
gave
ya.
the rope.
Willfully ignorant, I think is what it was.
You gave the rope for someone to hold.
That was
that
was what
that had a strength
even
of 10.
fucking
That was
funnier.
That
Is
was
that he
floating.
handed it to Minjin, like,
It was
you got
floating.
this, and he's like, I don't got this, and then he's like, you got this, and then jumps.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
that
then
combat,
and
that's
then
one of my favorite combats I've ever
Fucking-
done in anything.
fucking
Oh, dying. Absolutely dying.
Dale sitting down there at the bottom, ready to catch the rope, and everybody's like, "Nah." Instead, we're gonna get parts and die. We're just gonna like not get down here for like 3 more rounds.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude,
Hey.
my favorite. Jimothy's dead. It's the drone's turn, the blob's turn. The blob spits out a basic med kit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Yep.
worst insult to injury. The one
Yeah.
healing item that just will do nothing for me.
Well, so it's like I had it. So it's like, all right, you're in this lair. I'll give them a lair action because it would be neat. Because otherwise, you wouldn't get to see the.
That's what you always think. So you think like, oh, a lair action. That sounds neat, and then you
Well,
kill people.
nothing that was in the lair action objectively hurt y'all. Like,
Objective? Are you
Yeah.
objectively?
It broke my
Yeah, they're
spirit.
actually-
It gave me a med kit. That's psychic
it gave
damage.
you items, and the only damage you guys like, quote unquote damage, was when it spit out the grenade that
Did it not, did
got
it
rid
not
of their
produce-
gravity.
Did it not produce more of the jellies? Was that
No.
not part of it?
No,
Oh,
that
they were
wasn't
just
it.
there.
Yeah.
I remembered more of them appearing over time, so that's
Yeah,
what-
they showed up periodically, but that wasn't from the lair action. That was just more
Mm,
jellies spearing out as you left the machine on.
they're just more jellies. Damn.
It's like, and it's like, their whole thing is that like they can spend like a minute and create an item, but it's like that would take too long in combat. And at the time, I was like, they killed these things way too fast. So we'll just have it do a layer action to have one of them create an item. And so they all created items. And that was fun.
GG lol.
GG lol.
Yeah.
None of the items hurt you. The grenade was really funny. The medkit was hilarious.
The med kit
Also-
gave me psychic damage, IRL.
Could you like Emily? Could you like dump the little like thing that wants to like eat the androids that you have 2 of them on your team? Could you like dump it off and like
Hey.
get rid of
don't-
it?
Don't worry about it, alright?
You have 2 androids that
It's in a jar.
it eats them
Hey.
extra fast. By the way,
Hey, don't worry about it. It's in a jar.
you have 2 androids that it eats extra fast, and this DM knows that you have 2 androids on the team, bro.
You're
Like,
too worried about it.
She should just sell it. She should just sell it to Vivots.
please sell it,
Bro.
Do you know how much money we were getting?
Charles, it's so funny to me that like you
We
went
would
through
be-
this and
we
you
would be
tried to morally
surprised.
justify it, but literally every single human in the world's like, that's some greedy motherfucker right there. You're like, no. You try to fucking gaslight the world.
It's about
Why
the
it's not
bag.
greedy.
It's about getting
It's
the bag.
fine. It's fine if we give this thing to the bad guys now because we'll kill them later. It's fine to let them do worse things in the meantime.
I mean,
Boy, I'll be
you don't
sick
know what
as
Vivots
fuck.
have done.
Hey, I'm gonna
Well,
come back
alright, I
sick
don't.
as fuck. I'm gonna come back sick as fuck to kill them, though. You see, that's how that works.
And you can still kill them. And they.
Why
and
would
I'll
you kill
still have
an
the-
innocent researcher?
Yeah, you wouldn't kill that lady.
What
No,
if
but-
what if that lady was simply just doing honest research and is manipulated by Vivex? What about that?
I mean, well,
Why are
she
you
is.
asking me? You're
Her
the
last
one
name.
that
Her
said-
last name
Is-
is Vivats.
Yeah,
You're the
her
one
last
that-
name is-
Wait, you're the one that said you'd kill them.
Yeah.
That is
What kind of gaslighting is going on here?
Damn,
I'm-
he's good. Damn, he's funny. I like this, Charles. I like this energy.
That's funny.
I'm all
Hey.
about the bad, brother. I would have sold.
I just, bro, there's this shit that ECO needs to have before this campaign ends, bro, and I just see the money to do it, bro. That's it. I just need the fucking money to get there. I'll be honest.
I just
We
want to
give it-
be Mega
we give it
Man.
to
We all
them.
know.
I do. There's an image of what I want, bro, and it's like I need it, but I need money to do
Crazy
so.
gaslights aren't even real.
This game is giving me real life damage.
Doge. It's always the Doge.
The Doge gaslights all the babes.
Gaslight Girl Boss JT.
Yep. Alright, I'm tired. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to
Tired.
bed.
I'm cold.
Yeah, but it's about that time.
Shut your
What? Shut what?
shut.
Goodbye.
I mean,